Hi, hi there.
Hi.
Hi. Let's just wait a couple of minutes, see if someone else joins, and then we can start. Okay, guys. So I think we can start now. It's already, well, okay, now it's 35. So we were gonna start. So please, Erin and Juan, would you turn your cameras on? Do you think you can do that? All right, thanks so much. So first of all, welcome you all to this TOEFL prep course. In this course, we're going to be trying to prepare you for the TOEFL test. the IBT version. So welcome to this course. Well, some things you gotta know beforehand. First thing is we're gonna be asking you to turn your cameras on all along during the course. So it's a policy that we've been asked to meet. So you just have to try to keep them on during the classes. Well, in case you cannot turn your cameras on, if something's wrong with your camera, if there's a technical problem, that's okay. But just try to keep them on. I wouldn't really mind, but it's something that we're constantly told to do. So just try to meet that requirement. Okay, so first thing, I'm sure you guys know already a bit about the TOEFL test, but in case you don't, the TOEFL test is, well, TOEFL stands for Test of English as a Foreign Language, and IBT stands for Internet-Based Test. So the TOEFL is basically a standardized test that's trying to be a proof of your English, So it's kind of like a certificate that you could get. It's a test that you take in order to prove or demonstrate that you have proficiency in English or that you have certain levels, So there it is. IBT, internet-based test is the one, is the version of the test that we're going to be preparing you for. There are other versions of this test, such as the PBT, for instance, which is the paper-based test, but that's something that's not so common. So for instance, the PBT is usually taken in countries where they have zero or no access to internet at all. So I'm guessing that's not your case. You're probably going to be taking the IBT. I've heard that recently there has been this new version of the test, the essentials, the TOEFL essentials. I don't know if you guys have heard about. And that's another completely different version of this test. So I think it's important to acknowledge that this course is only oriented to the TOEFL IBT test. Okay, if you want some background information on who makes the TOEFL, I think it's important to know that it's made by the ETS, which is a company that has a lot of other tests, like the GRE, the Graduate Record Examination, which I think is mostly for business degrees when you want to do a master and stuff. The SAT is also made by this company, but the SAT is a different kind of test. So the SAT is usually made for native speakers because it has a math exam as well. So it's a big company that makes a lot of other tests. And another thing that I think is important for you guys to know is that you can only take this test in very specific locations. So you cannot really take it anywhere you want. You have some specific test centers, and the only way to register for the test as well is doing it by the official website, the ETS website. So that's another important thing that you gotta know. For instance, here in Cochabamba, we have the AISB, I think the CBA too, but there are other test centers, it depends on where you are. And I think that right now, because of the COVID pandemic and everything, you can take the home edition, and you can actually take this test at home. It's the exact same test. It has the same structure, same content and everything, but you can take it at home as well. So probably that's the one that you're going to be taking. I don't know. But I think that's also important to know. And the reasons why we take the TOEFL are kind of always the same. It's either because you guys are applying somewhere, maybe at a college in the States. Not only in the States, you have this test is internationally recognized. So I've had students that were applying to Germany, to Italy, to Europe, different parts in Europe, even Asia. So it's like an entrance exam, you could say it. So I think that's one of the main reasons why people take this test. Also, if you guys are applying for scholarships and you're going to a program, like an English spoken program, then maybe you have to demonstrate, that you have proficiency in English. And of course, it helps a lot to get a scholarship. the higher you get, the more chances you get to get a good scholarship. But not only that, sometimes people take this test just to have it in the resume, you know, and to kind of like a proof, you know, that of your English level. So it definitely helps in getting a job, especially if you're looking for, you know, English related jobs. So it's always good to have this test done. And okay, so I think that's pretty much it about the test. I don't really want to go that far, but is that okay so far? You guys have any questions about the test specifically? Nope. Okay. So now let's get to know each other. Let's just break the ice. Okay, so I haven't introduced myself actually. So let me do that. My name is Andrea, and I have been working here for quite a while now. I've been doing some tutoring. I actually graduated from an American high school, and that's how I learned English. And ever since, I've been doing some teaching, some tutoring, but I focused a lot on a standardized test, you know, on the TOEFL and the SAT as well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm here in Cochabamba right now. Okay, I don't know. That's what I can say. But I would like to get to know you guys. So please, if you could introduce yourself, tell me your name, your city, you know, where you're from, but especially why you're taking the course. I mean, why you're taking this test, or if you need it for anything. And in case you're applying somewhere or you need a specific score in the test, then I would also like to know that. So please tell me your name, your age, your city, and why you're taking the course, why you're taking the course, the TOEFL. Also, if you have taken it before, I think that's important. And if there's any specific score that you need to achieve. So, okay, maybe we can start with Irina.
Hi, teacher. Hi, everyone. My name is Irina Viteri. I'm from Ecuador. Santo Domingo is the city. And I'm taking the course because I need to improve my English for my university. And I need the score I need is 90 points.
Okay, good. So they're asking, well, in your university, they're asking you to take this test?
No. I have to take like a lot of courses in the University of English, but I don't want to take that courses in all the semesters. So that's why I decided to take the TOEFL. Hello?
Okay, I see. Okay, sorry, I think my connection wasn't working that well, but I got to hear everything you said. So that's good. All right, 90. So I think, yeah, that's an achievable score. I think you can definitely get there. So good. How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Okay, perfect. All right, thanks so much, Irina. And maybe now we can go with Juan.
Okay, good night, teacher. Good night, Irina. My name is Juan Rivera. I live in Bolivia, in the city of Cochabamba. I have 19 years old. Why I'm taking the course of TOEFL, I need to validate, it's the same story like Irina. I need to validate the TOEFL titulate for my university. I don't need a specific score for pass the TOEFL. Just I need to validate my TOEFL in my university.
Okay, great. So that's nice. You're 18, you say, right? What are you studying? What's your major?
My university?
Yeah.
Universidad Privada Boliviana. I don't know how to say private
Okay.
university. UPV is like,
UPV, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I know that. I know the university. But in what area are you? You recently entered, right? In what area are you majoring? What are you studying? Your career path?
a commercial engineer.
Okay, great. That sounds fancy. What about you, Irina?
I'm studying veterinary medicine.
Okay, you're gonna be a vet. That's
Yes.
good. Perfect. Okay, and I see we have Rosario as well. Hi, Rosario. You there?
Hello, good night. Yeah, I'm sorry for being late. I recently get out of work.
That's okay, no worries. Do you think you can turn your camera on?
Yeah, I'm driving right now, but I can.
Oh, okay, there you
Yeah.
are.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Okay, do you think you can introduce yourself? Maybe tell us your name, your age, city, and why you're taking this course or the TOEFL test. And if there's any specific score, that I would also like to know that.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Rosario Limon. I am 25 years old and I am from Sucre, Bolivia, but I live in Santa Cruz. I'm working right now. I am in the food industry in Sakura Brasas restaurant. And I want to take this exam because I want to live in USA. I would like to work outside of Bolivia, so that's why.
Okay, so for reason, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, guys. So now that we know each other a bit more, let's go back to the test. So as you guys may know, this test has 4 sections, right? So it has the reading, the listening section, the speaking, and the writing. Those are the 4 sections that we have. There are no grammar sections, but you have a bit of grammar in each one of them, you know? So yeah, you have the reading, listening, speaking, and writing in that order. The test actually takes around 3 hours. It's a 3-hour long test. And well, here you have the specific timing that you get for each section. The reading is approximately from 60 to 80 minutes. It depends. The listening also from 60 to 90 minutes, so it's kind of the same. And then you get a short break, 10-minute break, and then you go back again with the speaking and the writing. The speaking is a lot shorter, the writing a bit longer, and then you're done with the test. So this is how it works. Yeah. In this course, we're gonna be covering the 4 of them. So we're gonna talk about the calendar in a bit, but I think somebody else joined. Hi, Leandro.
Hi, teacher. Good night.
Hi. Before we move on, Leandro, do you think you can quickly introduce yourself and turn your camera on if you can, please?
Okay, I will introduce myself, but right now I can't turn on my camera because I'm on the street but I am paying attention.
Okay. So
Then
can you
hi.
tell us a bit about you?
What?
Can you tell us a bit about you?
Okay. Hi. My name is Leandro Danilo Cosicanqui Valderrama. I'm from La Paz in Bolivia. And why am I taking the course TOEFL? And principally because I think that is one of the most important things that you have to do in your academic life. I mean, it is important if you want to get a scholarship or if you want to get to a university abroad and that kind of stuff. And do you need a specific score in the test? And not specific. I am. I want to enter to a university that doesn't ask for a specific score. But of course I would like to have a good score, like I don't know. I think that is over 120, if I'm not wrong, and I would like to get at least 100, so something like that, but not specific.
Okay, that's nice then. Okay, thank you so much, Leandro. So Good to know. Okay, so yes, you're right. The test, actually, I didn't mention that. The test is over 120 and each section is over 30. So you get a total of 120, which is good, I think, because, each section is worth the same. So you can kind of make up one for the other. If you're not so good at the reading, then maybe you can practice a bit more the speaking and writing and try to get that, the score you need there. And actually, that's another thing. That the speaking and writing, those are, okay, so those are production sections, which means that you get to produce your own responses. In the speaking, you gotta speak, of course, and it's up to you. You're there. And it's not like so black and white as in the reading and listening, where you get a lot of multiple choice questions and you either get them right or wrong, But in the speaking and writing, by the way, it's a lot more flexible. So it's a lot easier to work on those sections. So I think that's also important to know, because right now in the calendar, you will see that we have, we're going to be spending a bit more in the speaking and writing. And it's just because you have more tasks there. They are longer sections. And also because we got to work on those ones. It's what you really want to focus on, I would say. But no worries, because we're still going to be seeing each one of them. So shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so the calendar, you know that this course lasts 6 weeks. So the first week, this week, we're going to be going over the listening section. Next week is going to be all about the speaking. Third week is going to be about the speaking as well, the second part of the speaking. Then we got the writing again. And finally, we're going to finish off with the reading section. So that's the way we're going to be doing it. The good thing is, since they're all completely different from one another, you don't really have to go in a certain order or anything. You don't have to know anything about the reading to do the listening, or anything about the speaking to the writing. They're not connected. So I don't know, it shouldn't be a problem, the order in which we see each section. All right, another thing that I wanted to say, this course offers some speaking sessions. So I think, yeah, you will have them with me. So we are going to be having some speaking sessions in which we're going to be, or you guys are going to be practicing the speaking section. So this is something extra that we offer in order for you to maybe practice on your own, so that I can give you some feedback, and maybe we can work on those little things that you may have, or little trouble that you may have in the speaking section. So the thing is, you got 8 15-minute calls in which we're going to be going over the 4 tasks that we have in the speaking section. And I think we're probably going to be starting with this, I don't know, either this week or next week, but we're going to be doing it soon. So I will be giving you more info about this. But yeah. And what else? Yeah, I need to say, I am your theory teacher. We're going to be seeing each other from, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know that the course is from Tuesdays to Fridays. You don't have classes on Mondays, only today because it's the introductory class. But yeah, the course is from Tuesdays to Fridays. Now, this course has both theory and practice classes. So you're going to be going through the theory with me. We're going to be doing it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as I was saying. And on Wednesdays and Fridays, you will be practicing everything that you guys see with me, with Dre, who's going to be your practice teacher. So I think that's also important to say. Classes are from 7 to 8 Bolivian time. So careful, I think there's someone from Ecuador here, so careful with the time. And so yeah, I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions about this so far, about the course or the test or anything? Don't be afraid to ask if you have any questions. Now what else? Another thing, we're gonna be recording all the classes and we're gonna be uploading them. We're actually gonna share them live through our YouTube channel. So we will have a YouTube channel in which you're going to be having all the classes or the recorded classes so that you can, watch the videos or rewatch them. Or if you're ever late to a class, you can see the recorded video, or it's going to be there, forever. So even if you're done with the course and you want to like review everything before you go to your test, you can still watch those videos. They're going to be there. There's this website that may be helpful. You probably know about this already, executiveenglisheducation.com. So in this website, I think you will find some useful resources like here. I think you have some videos that you're supposed to watch to know about that. And the most important thing, so here are some videos. You probably were told to watch them, I think. I think you're supposed to watch those videos at the beginning of the course. But also what's important, what I like to say, you also gotta make sure that you take the sim test. So have you guys been told about the simulation test? Yeah? Do you guys know anything about this?
No, teacher.
No?
No.
Okay, so you're supposed to take 2 simulation tests during this course. So one is gonna, the first one is gonna be at the beginning of the course. So you should take it throughout this week. And actually, you were supposed to know about this beforehand, but I'm gonna talk to the coordinator so that she can get in touch with you and tell you all the details. But yes, you're gonna be taking one simulation test, the first one here, that you can find it in the website. You can download the program and install it, and you will have to take the first test in the first volume. So this one here, I'm gonna mark it with green maybe, is for the first simulation. So you gotta take that one and you have to send your results to this link here. So you're supposed to scan this and you will, I think this kind of communicates you with a bot. I'm not sure how that works, but yes. And then you're gonna be taking at the end of the course the next one. So we can leave that there for a minute. But yes, right now you're supposed to be taking the first one. So I'm gonna make sure I talk to the coordinator so that she can, send you all the details and you can take it, because I think it's important to do that. So yeah. Any questions now? No questions? Okay, guys. So then I'll see you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have class. We're gonna start right off with the listening section. And another thing before you guys go, I just started a survey, a little survey that we're gonna be doing every single class. You're gonna do it with your practice teacher as well. So in this survey, you got 3 questions. Today we haven't really seen anything, but you could maybe try to answer those questions for me before you go. And yes, we're going to be doing this every single class. So yeah. So I would really appreciate it if you could answer those questions for me before you leave. I think right now I got 2 out of 4. Okay, now I got 3 out of 4. So someone's missing. Okay, so who may be missing? Okay, so I think that's okay for today. So if you guys don't have any questions, then I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you have a nice night and see you there.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care, guys.
Bye, teacher. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks. Bye-bye.